Hey, it's Javi the Simmer, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome. This video is brought to you by the EA Creator Network. Thank you so much, EA, to giving me early access to the Sims 4 for rent. I'm so excited to be able to be a part of this event. And in this video, I wanted to bring you guys along with me while I create Farah and her family. So this is Farah Al-Mean, and this is my main sim for the LP. She is a current property manager in San Myshuno, and she is all about the city life. She doesn't really want to come back to Tomarang. The storyline for her is that her family has a long line of properties that they manage throughout their lives, and they have a lot in Tomarang, but they only have two currently in San Myshuno, where Farah is, and she loves it. She loves living there. She has such a perfect life. You know, her yoga studio and her favorite coffee shop is just a few feet away from her current penthouse that she lives in. So Farah is all set. You know what I mean? Like, she loves it. She's a city girl through and through. So Farah did grow up in Tomarang, but she didn't really appreciate it that much. She, you know, really wasn't a big fan of the slow living, but her grandfather, Jav, this is Jav here that you guys are seeing here. This is Jav Al-Mean. And he is so cute. I think he's such a cute grandpa once you guys kind of see more that I do with this makeover. But I really wanted him to be like a wholesome grandfather. But he is a current property manager in Tomarang, and they have this one property. He is currently a property manager for this property that Farah will end up taking over. He's ready to retire, essentially. He's hit his golden years, you know, like he's like, Jav is just like, I'm ready, you know? He's just ready to just relax and explore Tomarang. I did give him the aspiration that is supposed to focus on exploring Tomarang because I do want him and his wife, Dara, to focus on exploring Tomarang and just, you know, live the rest of their lives, enjoying and just, you know, relaxing. So I'm going to have them do that, and I can't wait to check that out with you guys when we start the LP. I think it's going to be really fun. I want to take my time with this pack too. I don't want to rush anything. I do want to have a storyline, but I don't want to have it to be, you know, I always love to have lots of details with my storylines, but I want to have fun too. So if you guys have any ideas as well, anything you want to implement throughout the LP, feel free to let me know. You guys know I love reading all your comments. But yeah, so like I said, this is Jav. I'm not sure. I was thinking about maybe naming him Javi. And then I thought maybe Javi. I wasn't quite sure, but I thought Jav, maybe his full name could be Javi, but we call him Jav. Not quite sure yet. You know, let me know too if you guys have a preference. I like hearing your opinions, and I do take them into consideration. Jav is just a really sweet grandfather. Like, he takes care of his community. He takes care of his tenants. Like I said earlier, the current home that they're in now that he is renting, he's renting out to people. He currently lives there. The property is older, and they've had to do a lot of maintenance to it. It's a little bit more run down. And that's the thing though. Farah is not really excited about moving there because of that. Like I said earlier, she is such a city girl at heart, and she just loves like big adventures. So I'm hoping throughout the LP that she will have a new appreciation for Tomarang while she's there, and she'll be able to basically explore it again as an adult and have more of appreciation for it and kind of fall in love with the city all over again. Or I guess, I don't know, the world, I should call it, because Tomarang is kind of small, right? You know, so it's not like a big city like San Myshuno is supposed to be. But I did want Jav to have like a good style, because even though like he is more laid back and relaxed, I did want him to have like a good sense of style. You know, he's a property manager, so he does make pretty good money, but he's also like very wholesome as well, and like very humble. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't show off his wealth. You know what I mean? Like, in my mind, I'm pretty sure that her family, the Al-Means, are wealthy, but they're like the comfortable wealth. You know what I mean? Like, they're not like super rich, but they're like really well off, but they don't flaunt their wealth, you know? So that's kind of the vibes I get for the Al-Means. And yeah, I just had a really fun time playing with the different styles in here. I really enjoyed playing with the hairs. Like, the men hairs were really nice. I really enjoyed the clothes too. Like, they had a lot of really good clothes as well that came with this pack. I was really impressed with that as well. And I just really wanted to get his look, you know, really nice. And I wanted to like look true to him. So Farah, like I mentioned earlier, will be inheriting a property from her grandfather. I was gonna wait to share that, but I figured you guys might get excited by hearing a little bit about the LP in advance. And I wasn't sure if I was going to have Farah, like, for her storyline, like, she is going to be obviously the property manager of her family's property, so she will be inheriting it. So she's going to be taking care of like a rundown place, like she's used to like being in like luxury, you know what I mean? And then she's going to be basically like in a old, you know, more rundown place. So I think that'll be really fun for like that kind of storyline. But also too, like I was thinking maybe we could do, you know, throw some romance in there for her. Maybe a few tenants like might fall in love with Farah. We might have like, I don't know, some like drama, maybe like a love triangle. I'm not really quite sure. But again, let me know what you're thinking. This series is actually going to be called Family Roots. So it's The Sims 4 for rent. Family Roots. That's the name of my series, just because I felt like it was really fitting for this pack. We're in a world that's supposed to be based on Southeast Asian culture, and I just really got a lot of family vibes as well when I was exploring the pack with my early access. And I just feel like families would be really cute here too. So, and then also just in general too, like Farah is very close to her family. She's really close to her grandparents, even though, you know, she hasn't really loved living in Tamarang when she was younger. Like she wanted just to explore the world and kind of get out of where she was living. Like she still loves her family. So she's very close to them, even though like she hasn't always loved living there. So, you know, family roots, I felt like was like, I was thinking like rooted, but then I was like, no, family roots. So we're gonna go with that. And then also too, I was playing with Dara, which is her grandmother, and she actually has a trait. I can't remember which one it was right now. I'll insert it on the screen if I can remember. If not, I'll check it out with you guys in the first episode of the LP. And she has, I think she's child of, it's kind of like child of the ocean when it comes with the Sulani Island Living Pack, but this one's like child of something. I can't remember what it is, but it has something to do with that. It's like she loves like where she lives kind of thing. But yeah, so basically she has like moodlets, and I think one of them said rooted, and I was like, oh my god, like it just basically solidified the name for me. I was like, okay, we definitely have to go with rooted. I felt like it was like absolutely perfect. But anyways, I'm really excited about this pack. The world, I will say, is small. I'm completely honest with you guys. By the way, I can't remember if I mentioned this or not, but even though this is sponsored by EA and I did get early access, all of my comments and everything they say about the pack is completely my opinion. I'm not paid. I'm literally just given a free code, just a free code. So everything I say is my personal opinion, and you guys know me by now. I tell you guys what's on my mind. So anyways, I will truthfully say that the world is small, and the night market, when I was playing around with it, didn't really feel very lively. And I didn't really see a lot of like gameplay mechanics. Like there's an actual park there too near the night market by like a little fish stall, and a fish market where you can like buy, it's like a building where you can buy fish at. It's called like the fish market, I believe. But around that park, there really isn't anything to do in the park. I think there was like a bench that you can sit on. Other than that, I don't remember there being like anything to do there. So I will say that just like the worldly things, like there's not too much, but there is fishing in more places than we normally get, which I did like. I did like that because I like to fish a lot with my Sims. Mount Cobrali, for example, like there's not a lot of fishing spots, which you would think there would be there. So yeah, and here in Tamarang there's a lot, so it's a big plus for me too. And I noticed a new animation too for the fishing. I don't know if that was just me, but I noticed that, so just to keep a lookout for that too. But the world is beautiful, and it's way too early for me to speak on my first impressions, like a full like first impression review. But I will say the world is like absolutely stunning. Like it is chef's kiss. It is beautiful. I love it so much. But it seems like there's rabbit holes too. So I mean, hey, at least there's stuff for us to do in that sense. Like it would be cool if there wasn't, you know, a lot of rabbit holes, but at least there's some things for us to do and isn't like completely empty. You know what I mean? But I am so excited for this pack just in general. Just check out the rental aspect of it. It's going to be so much fun. But here's Dara, by the way. I realize that we're on her now. Dara is the grandmother, and she's so sweet. She's so wholesome. I gave her the nosy treat because I really wanted to check that out. Like I figured she was probably like a very wholesome, sweet grandmother, but on the flip side, she's like one of those like stereotypical nosy grandmas, you know what I mean? Like she's always in people's business, and like even though she's so sweet, like she's gonna be in people's business, like she needs to know what's going on at all times. And I gave her like the secrets aspiration too, because I just wanted to go like hand in hand with that. But I also love these earrings so much. And for some reason, my Dara the Sim, whatever, like she kept randomizing with all these like annoying freaking jewelry and nose piercings and eyebrow piercings. And I'm just like, oh my God, it's so annoying. And she had like this crazy bright pink eyeshadow on her face. And I'm just like, girl, what is going on? So that really annoyed me, but I mean, it is what it is. So I wish there was a way that we could like check on and check off like our features. So for example, like your very first outfit, that when you're making a sim and you wanted to like have their makeup and their like accessories all the way across all of their outfits, we could like check it on and like lock it on and off. Like that would be so freaking nice, because the fact that we don't have it, we can't we have to take it off every single other outfit. It's kind of, it's annoying after a while, to be honest with you. But I absolutely adored this dress. There's so many beautiful dresses that came with this pack, and I love it so much. I love it. I did want to let you guys know that I will be releasing my first episode for this LP probably over the weekend. It is Thursday today. I work full time. I have a very busy schedule, so I do try to get things, out sooner than later, but I don't want to rush it. Like as a storyteller, I need time to like film. I need time to like set up scenes and like do the filming and editing and then get the video out for you guys. So I just want to give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek of what you have to look forward to. Also too, like I mentioned earlier, if you guys have any juicy drama storylines you want me to add into this LP, feel free to do so. I love to like let your imagination run wild. It's so much fun creating storylines, and I love having help from you guys too, because it's just so much fun doing it together. But anyways, happy Sims 4 for Rent expansion pack release day. I hope you guys are having so much fun, those of you that are playing with it right now. And if you're not, I hope you enjoy all the videos and everything that you guys are able to see currently. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love y'all. Thank you for being here. Also, I hit 6,000 subscribers, so thank you again for being here for that. I also just wanted to say too, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you are new here. Really helps support my channel and helps new people find me as well. Hope this video made you feel a little bit cozier, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye guys.